Hello everyone, my name is Mariam Mokhtar. Khalid Samad, the Communications Director for Amanah, is someone who also knows a thing or two about politics, or to be more specific, about playing politics. On the 25th of July, when he claimed that UMNO was the best among the 3 Malay political parties in Malaysia, he raised many eyebrows because a few months earlier, he had been extremely critical of UMNO. He said that, like Pakatan Harapan, UMNO shared the same ideals when it came to politics, which is to solve issues affecting the rakyat. Really? All throughout, we thought UMNO existed only for the survival of its leaders. Khalid's U-turn was most disconcerting, but then perhaps we shouldn't worry too much. Wasn't he merely playing politics? Today, members of the political parties are full of praise for their coalition partners in an enforced political camaraderie. Remember, we're in the last lap leading up to the 6 state elections on Saturday. But what does UMNO really represent? The UMNO of today is actually Umno-Baru, which was founded in 1988 from the ashes of the old original UMNO. An internal matter of vote rigging caused UMNO to be declared an illegal party. This is in 1987. And Umno-Baru, under Dr. Mahathir Mohamad's leadership, was a threat to the national security of multicultural Malaysia. Some would claim that Anwar Ibrahim rescued Umno-Baru and gave it a new lease of life by making it a part of his unity government. Last year. To be blunt, Umno-Baru is not a political party. It functions more like a business, a family business, under former leaders. It was run like a family business under former Umno-Baru leaders. Umno-Baru is also like the grandmother of all GLCs, with its access to unlimited funds. And it has branches all over the world. Unlike public listed companies, Umno-Baru shareholders, meaning its supporters, and the consumers of this enterprise, meaning the rakyat, they have little say. Money speeds up decision making, as in the infamous Perak coup of 2009 and also in GE13. Actually, the true purpose of Umno-Baru is to prolong the political life of its leaders. And with political power comes the ability to squander the wealth of the nation. It was true then, so why not now? The irony is that Mahathir was considered by many Malays to be Malay enough to lead the nation. But sadly, progressive Malays who try to do things in the interest of all Malaysians are not considered Malay enough. So these two myths have long been peddled by Umno-Baru and PAS and PN, Perikatan Nasional, and also Bersatu. But the effect has been to belittle the Malays and to demonize the religion, Islam. Few Malays ever ask Umno-Baru, the leaders, why do we need protection? From whom or from what? If for any reason Malaysia ceased to exist, the Malays would still survive, but the race-based parties, including Umno-Baru, would be defunct. If these parties were to fold tomorrow, Malaysia would thrive and the Malays would flourish. The most valuable resource of Malaysia is its people. The country would not be where it is today if not for the collective efforts and sacrifice of everyone, including the non-Malays, who helped build the economy despite the affirmative action policies. and every Malayan or Malaysian who risked their lives in the 2 world wars, the emergency and also the konfrontasi. Islam is not just a religion in Malaysia because politicians use it as a tool to divide the nation, to silence dissent and to control the Malays. It can be argued that Muslims are the most oppressed people in Malaysia. Everything they do or say is under scrutiny. Even scholars, and if you recall, the octogenarian Qasim Ahmad, he was treated very shabbily. Books and films are banned to stop Muslims from expanding their knowledge. How often have Muslims told the non-Muslims to stop meddling in our religion? We don't meddle in yours. These Muslims forget that children have been kidnapped and converted, and dead bodies have also been snatched in conversion cases. Bibles have been confiscated, insults hurled at non-Muslims, and their places of worship have been demolished. Name me one Islamic country which has become completely crime-free and rape-free after the implementation of hudud. And tell me also, how is corruption punished under hudud? As always, some conservative Muslims will say to progressive Muslims, "You are not a true Muslim." And then they will terminate the discussion after warning, "Have you prepared your answers for when Allah God questions you at Padang Mahsyar, the Day of Judgment?" And so, despite 53 years of the new economic policy, the NEP, and various other affirmative action policies, the majority of Malays remain very poor and they lag behind in education. They also lack confidence, they lack English-speaking skills, and they struggle to find employment in the private sector. Malay race-based parties deceive Malays by blaming the non-Malays for their failures. Ordinary Malays are prevented from achieving their true potential, and because of decades of conditioning by Umno-Baru, Malays are now afraid of change. So when will the Malays muster the courage to confront their leaders and to make them accountable for their wrongdoings? The key to progress and a progressive Malaysia lies with the Malays. But until they alter their mindset and their attitudes, nothing will change. Thank you for listening. Speak to you soon. If you like my videos, please press like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please also visit my Patreon channel if you wish to sponsor me. Thank you.